Welcome back to the Emberward Relic Run, where today we're going to be checking out our brand new unlocked tower from last episode called the Decimate Tower, a 3x3 missile silo of a tower that deals poison damage of some sorts, and honestly, I'm excited to see how well that turns out. So hey, our very first battle is going to be a mini boss, so I hope that you guys are ready and locked in because we're going to be jumping right on into it. Let's go. Now, to those of you who are brand new to the game, do not worry, it's very easy to understand. These monsters are trying to follow along this dotted line, but we actually build our own maze to try to stop them. If we go ahead and actually just block off this entire path, and I didn't think that was going to work, they have to go all the way around the other direction to try to get into the very center of your campfire. But you can keep on building your own maze to make sure that they have to elongate their path as much as possible so they can never try to get quite to the center and go through your kind of convoluted way of making your defenses. So I think, why don't we go ahead and try to start out by, I think I want a situation where I can put down a missile tower again, because from last episode we found out that these missile towers are pretty effective, not gonna lie. I love you, missile tower. I love you. And start the next round. We have 7 waves. My god. Hello. That is actually that's gonna be really hard to survive all 7 waves. The last couple ones were only 5 waves, but now we gotta survive 7. We're gonna have to actually try to be a little bit more space conscious then, because we have to survive 7 waves. We're gonna run out of room to actually place all of our blocks.
A few moments later.
And look at that, we have ourselves a nice little zigzag of a maze, which is gonna be great for a flamethrower right there in the very center. Oh yes, a flamethrower right there, and a little bit of a basic tower to try to get some AoE damage going on any of these enemies popping into the area. There we go, nice. And I think the enemies are going to start spawning from both of these portals now. And do we have a third portal? We do have a third portal, but the missile tower is making short work of them all.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
You know what? Why hit one thing when you can hit everything? That's the motto lived by this missile tower. And honestly, I really appreciate that kind of mindset. Look at it. It just hits everything within range. It really knows how to get the job done. I tell you what, it's really hard to argue with results. And I tell you what, man, it gets results. It gets results. So I'm going to try to do what I can to actually extend out this left-hand side to the point where they actually have to go all the way around and kind of start combining up. Although, you know what, now that I think about it, would it maybe be better? Nah, I was gonna say it might be better to actually kind of force them to come in early, but you know what? We have enough range that even with our missile towers and extra things like arcane missile towers, I think it's just better to just go ahead and extend out the range as far as possible. Do more flame towers, just do more AoE damage, start stacking up on everything in the area, and do more basic towers as well. We can kind of really start to stack up on some of that early damage to make sure that they don't get to us at full health ever. Those flamethrowers are really starting to prove pretty effective. And yet, because they're all coming in at different intervals at different times, I'm seeing they're not stacking up on top of us too well, which is really good. Okay, what do we have here? We have a stun chance, 10 coins, arcane blast, creates a fire boost tile. Ooh, increase the attack power of fire towers on it by 150%. And 10 coins, 150%. Excuse me, we have flamethrower towers, 150%. Well, I mean, don't mind if I do. My god, I mean, that seems really effective. Wait a second, hang on. We don't need that for a flamethrower. No, we need that for a missile tower. A missile tower can be upgraded to fire damage. When the missile hits, they explode and cause an additional 50% fire damage to monsters nearby. Ooh, yeah, I think that sounds really good. More fire damage. Thank you very much. It's all about the missile towers. I tell you what, in the end, it's all about the missile towers. I love them. I mean, you can't ask for more missiles. I mean, it's just all you really need is just more missiles at the end, honestly. Just extend their path out as much as I can. Excuse me, we actually have another treasure chest we have to collect down here. I didn't even notice it. We have a ice boost tile. Don't have any ice. We do have exploding tiles. Explosion boost tile. The monsters killed by the tower on explode and cause area damage. Yes. Okay. Yes. Wait a second. Am I gonna get my money back? I don't think I'm gonna be able to get my money back. Oh no. I don't think I can get my money back on that, can I? Oh, that is unfortunate. I was gonna say, can I just sell this and then reposition it down just a little bit further? Just a little bit more. Okay, so if I can time this up a little bit well enough. If I just get double explosion and then do a missile tower on top of double explosion, we are going to be absolutely golden. Yes. Okay. Honestly, I don't even care anymore. Okay. Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh my god. This is just getting ridiculous now. I'm gonna make those guys go and walk a marathon before they ever get to my walls. Like, these guys have got to go so far, and I just set the whole forest on fire. Oh my god.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Okay, I want to make sure that we actually get this Decimate Tower in then, right? So how do I go about doing it? If I just do a double wide situation like this, and then just do a tiny block there, block this section off so they don't go that way anymore, and then do a Decimate Tower on top of that. Yeah, look at the range. Look at the range. That is so effective. The hit monster has 300% poison tick rate for 3 seconds. That's what I want. I want this to be the boss killer. I'm going to set this on the highest HP, and we can actually build another one. We can build another one and do the explosion leaves a poisonous cloud on the ground. Okay, yes, that's going to hit the most progress. So it actually leave a poison cloud on the ground for the rest of them. We are absolutely settled. I want to see what this thing does. Start the round, please. Wave 6 out of 7. One more to go. Oh my god. Okay, let's slow down time. Look at that. Look at how effective that is. Oh my god, leaves poison on the ground. It is just decimating everyone who walks through it. That is really nice. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. That is great. I almost feel like I should, I'm going to put arcane missile towers on these little carts that are moving around the map. They actually get more damage for being on top of those and more range as well. That's really effective. I may as well just give them more fire rate so they actually deal more as they're sitting on the carts. They already have good enough range as is. Arcane blast on anything, maybe just on this tower in general. Just deal arcane damage, please. Upgrade it for more fire rates. Perfect, perfect. Wave 6 out of 7's got nothing on us. More fire rate, more fire rate, more fire rate. Yes, we are settled. Come on, come on, come on. Decimate towers, do what you do best. Target the ones with the most HP. Thank you. God, that's really effective. Oh, I'm loving that. They're just annihilating everything within their path. That's exactly what we needed. I love games like this. This is really hard to find a good tower defense that actually makes you feel like you're just kind of having fun the entire time, more than just like building something. You actually feel like you're actually accomplishing something. You're kind of interactive with it, and it's on top of that, more interactive. How more interactive can you get other than more missiles? Next wave, we are on the final wave of this round, and we are just going to go straight into all nothing but missile towers. The range, the damage is really gonna be hard to beat here. I just want more everything. Can I actually fit this anywhere? We might be out of room. There we go, right there. That'll work. That'll work. that'll have to do. More. I can't set priority. I forgot about the missile towers. That's right. You can't choose who they hit. They just hit anyone that they want. Well, I suppose just more arcane missile towers to try to hit targets as they run on through, if they manage to make it on through, which some of them did get a little far. They got all the way to this kind of middle section. We might be able to hold them off just barely enough. These big bosses are starting to kind of pile drive their way through. More of these enemies coming on through as well. Seems like the final wave of it. No more from its right direction, no more from the left direction, and looks like the other top side has ended. Are we going to be able to do enough? More flamethrowers, more flamethrowers, more flamethrowers, more DPS, thank you. More DPS. Take them out. Missiles, look at all the missiles. Yeah, that's gonna have to be the new theme, just more missiles. But the Decimate Towers, these things look like, they look menacing. They just shoot out these giant lasers of green goo, these green gobs of just annihilation. And there we have it. We have cleared this stage and got 60 Ember Stones, which is actually our currency. And we get to build ourselves a rune. Select a rune to add it to the card. Oh, finally. Yes, finally, because we have yet to get anything other than straight pieces. Thank you. Build up to 5 free scrap towers on the block. Ooh, that seems like a good choice, but a flame rune, 150% extra fire damage. Explosion rune, though? Explosion rune early on. Or a gold rune early on would be really good. I think I'm gonna do a gold rune, because if we manage to get that like within the first like couple of rounds and then actually place a good tower on top of that, we are probably settled. I'm gonna re-roll this. I don't really like any of those towers. A frost tower, actually, we don't have any ice damage. I'm gonna go ahead and take a frost tower to try to slow down these guys. We don't have any electric towers. When an ice tower hits a chilled monster, it consumes the chill effect and guarantees a critical hit on the next attack. Oh, excuse me. Volatile poison. When a poison monster is hit by fire damage, all poison effects are converted to a 25% area explosion damage. Hello? So our decimator tower that does poison damage is then it gets hit by fire and then explodes into area damage. We gotta do volatile poison. That seems really good. That's a good combination with our towers right there. I think that's gonna carry us all the way to the end. That rune is a godsend. So obviously our very next choice is going to be another relic battle. We're just building up these relics in our repertoire just like one after the other. Oh God. Hello? Okay, that is a lot. We did get our gold rune, which is good. I don't really know what to do about this just yet. This seems like a problem. This doesn't seem like a problem. This is a problem. I'm going to build a missile tower because this actually would be the best opportunity to do it. First of all, I get a attack increase for being on top of that sword tile, and we also get the gold because he's on top of that. So that's kind of our best choice right there. That's kind of like our best guess at doing anything. So I can kind of start to close all of this off maybe a little bit. I guess that kind of works, and then build a, I'm going to do a, I don't even want, yeah, I'm going to do a basic tower. Then we're going to do a basic tower right there on top of that. That should be good enough, right? Enemy incoming. Can you give me extra gold, please, missile tower, for being on top of that? You should be giving me extra gold for it. Yes, okay. Honestly, yeah, this seems to be really good. We're getting extra gold for it. For our very first tower. I think we have this mission in the bag. I'm going to do a flamethrower tower right here with the most AoE. Deal a frost tower right there for AoE. And that is all of our gold. Start the wave. We have 7 more waves again. So I think I'm going to want to upgrade this flamethrower tower soon. Maybe the frost tower? Upgrade the damage or upgrade the range? Ooh, that's a good question. And you know, this is going to be a great place for our missile towers. Look at all these increased attack boost tiles around here. We could just capitalize on all these and just place missile towers and just deal all this massive damage. All this massive damage. We got to do it. We got to do it. I'm going to try the best that we can. 7 ways to build up on this. Let's go ahead and fast forward and start getting this thing rolling. I hope you guys really like going for walks because you're going all the way around. I'm just making these guys walk the entire length all the way around pretty much. I love that. So I need to start extending out this other side though too. I think I'm gonna need more missile towers. I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough damage overall. I'm gonna do more range there for that one and more fire rate so I can actually hit more targets. Can I double up on any of this around here somewhere? I can probably do a little bit of a wall right there to kind of stop these guys if they were to magically somehow find their way in. Kind of block them off that way. Yeah, there we go. Now they shouldn't be able to get in at all. Anywhere I can place another missile tower? Anywhere? No, please. Anywhere? No. Oh, why you gotta be so cruel to me? Why you gotta be so cruel to me? Placing everything down, trying to use up all of our gold as much as possible, because if wasted gold, it's just wasted opportunity to try to place down more defenses. Do an arcane tower back here. I can actually do a range and damage upgrade here to try to hit more targets even further out, right outside of the giant square area. I'm a little bit worried by the fact that we don't have a lot of travel distance for this. If like a boss comes, we are going to be a little bit screwed. Like, not gonna lie, we are going to be a little bit SOL here. I want to get a missile tower, so I'm going to do a double. I can't place a double there. Okay, what if I were to, I need missile tower. Where do I go for here? Where do I go for this? That range is just hard to beat in this situation. In a situation where they can actually extend throughout the entire area where they start spawning, it's just really effective. It's hard to beat that kind of situation. Plus, let's go ahead and upgrade these ones to actually start doing ice damage for more missiles. Honestly, I don't think the fire damage ones are really going to be that effective. I mean, yeah, sure, they kind of hit targets nearby, but I mean, with their exploding fire damage, but I don't think it's just going to be as effective as just having 15 missiles compared to like 2 missiles, you know? Actually, I don't want that. No, I didn't mean to sell the other one. I just don't want the frost tower there because this is going to be another missile location. Probably more decimate towers in here. I'm going to make that room right there for the decimate tower. Build a gold coin right there for the room. We are good right there. Build up more space. We should be good for the decimate tower. Next wave, 6 out of 7. I can probably build maybe like 2, maybe 3 over here on this platform. Is going to be like the best chance to kind of get it going. Especially now that we have a lot more gold platforms to get a little bit more, currency going on here. You on the most health, highest HP, please, and thank you. Start targeting the one in front, the one that's the most HP. Thank you. Oh, got a little bit close, and honestly, that actually does not give us as much room as I thought we would. I need to increase the room even more. Just more room for decimate towers. Just more room for decimate towers. Just do something like this. Yeah, there we go. And then I will do poison damage for the progress, and then start the round. If I get 80 more damage, can I place another tower around here? No, actually, I cannot. I cannot place another tower, but I can do more missile towers. I can do more missile towers. But I think I'm actually going to go ahead and actually save this for more arcane towers. I want more high damage, low value turrets that can actually just dish out stuff if they get a little bit too far. Come on, stop them. Stop them. Come on. They're doing all right. They're doing all right. They're getting a little bit far. I don't like how those bosses are looking. They might actually get a little bit further in. Oh, they do actually manage to take them out for the final wave. Fantastic. There we go. Stage clear. God, I've been loving this game. It has been a lot of fun. I hope that you guys have been having a lot of fun along with it too. A sniper tower? Yes, please. A 90 gold sniper tower. A long range fire sniper tower. Oh my God, that is beautiful. When an ice tower has shielded monster, you know, that could be really good. We're looking at that last time, and I think we will take that for our little bit of our frost tower. But you know what? We have another episode just like this on the channel previously to this one, and we will be doing another episode on this coming out soon. So feel free to subscribe, join the Discord, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you, and bye-bye.